Welcome to the Pimp My Setup highlights for episode number 92. The first setup was submitted by Connor.
Now I know the first thing people are gonna say is like, get the Xbox off the other Xbox, because like, you know, they like to make love, but you're gonna suffocate the crap out of that one. So yeah, definitely take that off, and like, you know, the games are in a weird spot.
But I feel like this desk could be upped a lot of points just by clearing off some of the stuff that's on the desk.
Yeah.
I think just like not even like clearing it, maybe just like organizing it better. I don't mind having games on the desk, but just maybe organized in a better way, or maybe like thrown on a small shelf above the desk or something like that, you know?
Connor scored a 57. The next setup was submitted by Tanner.
The desk is something that he made in shop class, which I think is awesome.
I absolutely, that's the first thing that jumped out at me with this setup. I love this desk. It's great. It really is. I love how clean it is.
Yeah,
like highly usable. You have your I kind of wish the headphones were on some kind of, you know, rack, or a headphone hook or something, but it's like highly usable. I love that the pictures are framed and centered above the monitor. I like some setups where like they're off center. It drives me crazy. Like that's a really nice look right there. Big hockey fan shows it right there. Minecraft fan, you have the frame poster on the left. I love to see posters and frames. Every time a poster gets framed, an angel gets its wings.
The desk is nice. I would get like a headphone. Like I feel like since you already know what you're doing, why not build something to come off the desk to hold your headphones?
Yeah, exactly. And maybe that's something that Tanner can take and do. I'm sure that that's something that could be very simple to add to this desk.
Tanner scored a 67. The next setup was submitted by Peyton.
For people that don't know, Peyton's been on an episode before. I actually met him in real life, which was one of the coolest things ever. He has, I'm gonna sound stupid because I don't know the exact term or anything like that, but basically he has to type with his feet. He has to use the mouse with his feet. Hence the reason why his setup is on the floor.
So the first thing that jumps out at me is the theme. Obvious blue, blue color theme to it. The one thing though that gets me is the white bins underneath. Not that the bins are there, just that they're white. It kind of throws me off. It's like an eyesore for the rest of the setup.
I love that he has the LEDs. I love the headphone stand. I love that he's got the X-Men stuff up. I like the wire mold. I like that he's got an awesome microphone setup. I love that everything just looks so awesome. Like it's in reach, it's usable, and you know, cable management is really hard when it comes to this setup because it is on the floor, and you know, how are you gonna make that work? But man, from what I see, and based on your previous setup, improvements have been made. It looks freaking awesome, dude. And again, I give you major props for everything that you do.
Peyton scored a 74. The next setup was submitted by Mike.
The first thing I see is that shark.
Yeah, how can you not? I mean, when you sent me these pictures, I almost fell out of my chair when I saw that shark. That's amazing.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. I know a lot of people are gonna say that's cheesy and a little bit like childish, but I completely disagree.
I like the color theme, but I also feel like the color theme, the green in the chair, the green in the case, the green in the keyboard and mouse, it clashes with the shark theme. I can't tell if he has an LED strip in the back that's like a pinkish color.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, so it's kind of all over the place.
Yeah, I wish that he did stick with that. I mean, the LEDs are an easy fix. You just, if they're RGB, you just change the color. But as far as like cable management, things like that, it's pretty damn good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Mike scored an 88. The next setup was submitted by Josh.
I mean, of course, the dog. God damn, it's just so cute. But the actual setup is, I mean, this is unique. There's not a lot of people that do this. The one thing that also threw me off was the secondary monitor to the right for gaming. It's like, wait, why don't you just, I mean, maybe he does competitive and he needs that small screen real estate with the fast response time or whatever.
Sure, yeah, I get that.
Yeah, and the good refresh rate, but you also have this sick-ass TV. Why don't you play on that? You know what I mean?
The one thing that like jumps out at me, and this is like a total optical illusion, I think. What's the deal with like the mouse pad and the keyboard? It looks like it's like levitating.
Yeah,
right?
I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea. Like, is it a thick piece of wood that has the mouse pad on top?
I don't know, because right above it, like the little triangle piece, it looks like it's on glass. But then when you look to the left and right, it looks like it's not. It's just a total mind blow. Maybe if the keyboard was red to match the rest of the the rest of it, because in that next picture you have like that really intense red theme kind of comes out when the lights go off.
Josh scored an 83. The next setup was submitted by Kane.
Props to you, good sir, because this is nice.
Yeah.
Cable management, I mean, for that kind of desk, it's hard, but you see it's Velcro and it's coming down, so it's pretty damn neat. I love the plants, but that could also be part of your issue. Like, you could put a headphone stand in one of those spots, but you have the plant there, which I get it. You want to be symmetrical, but sometimes you just gotta not. I love when I see photos of the setup, like how it's actually used. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to be picture perfect. You know, you see he's got the water bottle. You see he's got his wallet there.
Yeah, that's practical. All that stuff is like, if he sat down at this setup, that's how it would look. The huge thing is the posters. The offset, off-center posters. I would even maybe take that poster off the right wall and see how it would look with 3 of them, like evenly spaced at the same height across that, but even not just the Linkin Park and the Johnny Depp Pirates of the Caribbean poster. Just center those bad boys above your monitor, and it would increase this like tenfold.
Kane scored a 77. The next setup was submitted by Ben.
The first thing I see is that speaker above. Goddamn, what is the name of that company? I think that's like a high quality, nice speaker.
It's a really cool looking speaker.
It's like a weird spot though. Like, I don't know. I feel like putting something else there would look nice. He's got the vinyl. Those are vinyl, right?
Yeah. Those are pretty cool. That's kind of cool. Like as a wall piece, definitely. I also think there's like a weird dynamic going on with the shelves and the monitor and the speaker. It's like the speaker and the monitor are lined up, but the shelves are off center. So should the speaker be lined up like middle with the shelves, or is it the way it is with the monitors? I'm not sure unless it's changed.
Ben scored a 79. The next setup was submitted by Michael.
What are your initial thoughts though? Because it's quad monitor. Sometimes that's a little overwhelming. Do you think it is overwhelming, or you think it was done right?
I think so. I don't think it's that overwhelming. I think what overwhelms me is all the different wallpapers.
Okay.
I think I would have liked to see like a more
seamless,
cohesive theme going on. But no, definitely not crazy, especially since the desk is so clean. There's not much on the desk.
This is how it's going to be. Everyone's going to complain about mismatching monitors, which usually isn't the end of the world, but when they aren't perfectly aligned, it really will start to bug you. Especially that top display. Placement of the PC, and no bueno, senor. I do not like that.
Nope.
I would put it probably more to the left, more to the right. Something so it's not right where your feet are. Like, that's like the worst spot for it.
Michael scored a 76. The final setup was submitted by Stuart.
Oh, I should mention the desk is custom built.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling.
I mean, it actually works perfectly for what it needs.
So going back to the first setup, how the games were out on the counter, I really like in that second picture, I like how he has like the built-in shelves, like where his feet go on the left side.
Yeah.
That's really awesome, like to display your games there. That's fantastic. You got the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 4 with the white and black theme, and then the custom desk that's painted white and black. It looks so clean, and then the accent wall with the black color, which is not my favorite thing, but it definitely goes with the theme.
Maybe like a dark gray would have looked a lot nicer. But you can't even tell that he has a TV at first glance.
Yeah, it's like incognito. It's like,
yeah, basically. Yeah, I mean, like you were saying though, the desk is super nice. It works perfectly for what he needs. I would hope so. Don't build a desk and be like, damn it, I should have made it to my liking. The gap between the monitors though is killing me. I hate that.
That's kind of and I'm wondering if you can bring the monitors forward and like the arms like kind of like push them together.
I'm think so. That's usually how those things work. He definitely needs an extended mouse pad. That's one thing I'm thinking of when I look at this.
Yep.
Here's the thing: you can't really recommend personality here on the walls because he did the black for a reason. I wish I knew the reason. But I don't.
Stuart scored an 83. First place went to Mike with an 88. Thanks for watching this Pimp My Setup highlights for episode number 92.